Well, hey everybody, today we're going to be testing out how warm we can get with a UCO candle lantern and a wool blanket. Guys, I've been waiting on a good cold day to try it, so let's just get right into it. Let me show you the temperature first. I brought the thermometer out here with me today, and as you can see, it is just under 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Throw these down on the ground just to have something to sit on. I've also found a spot where the wind is kind of blocked. So now it's as simple as this. I'm going to drape our wool blanket over us, like so. And then what we'll do is we're going to light our lantern here, and then we'll close ourselves in. So I'm going to bring the camera in here with us, guys. Light up our UCO, okay? She's burning. Put it inside. Make sure it's shut all the way. And here we are. Oh boy. I love this little candle lantern, guys. Oh my gosh, it's already, you can already feel the heat. I'll tell you what, it's already getting pretty cozy in here. I'm going to try and get a reading on the thermometer here. What are we up to? Almost 40 degrees? We're almost up to 40 degrees in here, guys. That's insane. It feels like it too, even with my feet sticking out the blanket. So I'm going to put the thermometer up here on my knee, because if I just hold the thermometer over the candle, obviously it's going to get warm. I'll tell you right now, my back is up against the tree. The blanket is just basically over my shoulders. There's a lot of air leaking through here. That being said, I mean, it feels good in here. So temperature is already going up on the thermometer. Coming up on 50 degrees. I'll tell you what, it feels like it too. I mean, my hands are thawed out. I feel like I could, play guitar with my hands, or some of you guys know what I'm talking about, or, I could use my fingertips right now. This is not bad. Again, it's about 14 degrees outside right now. It's plenty cold, little breeze. All right, guys, I think we're going to pretty much call it at about 50 degrees. I believe that it'd actually keep warming up in there. So let's get out of here and let's talk about this for a second. Okay, guys, so let's talk about this, all right? Overall, I'm pretty impressed, I gotta say. Just one more reason for me to love the UCO Candle Lantern. I'll talk more about that in a second. But fired this thing up. You could feel the warmth in no time. It seemed to work out pretty well. Also, a plus side, the UCO, as opposed to just a candle, is you have kind of a more stable platform to keep your candle in, and everything is just a little more contained. Let's talk about wool blankets for just a second here. If you are going to use a wool blanket as your sleep system in the woods, it needs to be queen size, 96 by 96, okay? You're gonna try and sleep in cold weather with a wool blanket. These little twin guys just don't cut it without supplementing it by wearing some layers, having a fire. It can be kind of rough in my experience, okay? Now with the queen size wool blanket, when you can truly bring one layer, up, the 2 layers over, and wrap yourself up like a burrito, and have plenty to bring over your head and not have it all fall apart because it's too small, it's a big difference. That being said, I tested it out with a twin wool blanket because what do you see everywhere is these military surplus twin wool blankets. So I literally got this for $2 at a garage sale. I got this in an OD green one of my favorite garage sale finds I've ever got. One more thing I wanted to mention about this UCO lantern here is when you're camping at night, if you hang this up in a tree high in your camp, if you have to walk away at night, you can see this from so far away, and it is shining like a beacon, I kind of call it the North Star. So if you ever have to venture out from camp for a night, you'll know how easily you can lose sight of camp, even if you're just going to grab firewood. One night, we kind of ran out of water, and we had got a late start, so we went down to get water from the lake. This was me and my brother. I knew we were going to have some trouble getting back just because it being night, so we hung this up in a tree, and we headed back. And I'll tell you what, guys, we ended up, by the time we saw our candle, we were camped on one side of the valley, and our candle was on the other side. That's how far away we had got turned around just walking through night. not even that far away from camp. But I'll tell you what, we were able to see that candle, and I'll tell you right now, when we did see that, it was probably, it was quite a relief, okay? Because if it wasn't there flat out, we would have never found our camp that night. We would have been walking around and had to bed down in some leaves and pray for the best. Man, I'm starting to get cold here now. You know, try this out for yourself. Try all this stuff out for yourself before you take it out in the woods and rely on it for your well-being, okay? As goes with anything. And, you know, get out in the woods, enjoy yourselves. I hope you guys are doing well.